everyone, and welcome to First Sip here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. I'm Matt, this is Tom, and today we've got kind of a fun 4-pack from Barley John's Brewing Company that has a brew pub in Minnesota and brews their beer and distributes it out of Wisconsin. In this 4-pack that we've got here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits, we've got their 6-knot India Pale Ale, their Wild Brunette Wild Rice Brown Ale, their Little Barley Session Ale, and their Old 8 Porter. And today we're going to be sampling the Session Ale, the Little Barley Session Ale, and the Wild Brunette Wild Rice Brown Ale. Tell us about the Session Ale here, Tom.
Cool. So we have Little Barley Session Ale. This is 4.2% alcohol, 18 IBUs. So a lot of session ales typically are very hoppy. It's a watered down IPA, if you will. This beer goes another route by being light on the bitterness as well, just very refreshing. Does have some hop flavor to it, but not an approximation of an IPA. It's a different beer altogether. I'd call it more of a single bitter or kind of an English style ale. Very refreshing, full flavored, but light on the palate. You can have, a full pint of this, like we've talked about before, about sessions, but still enjoy the flavor on that.
Yeah, as I'm getting a first sip of this, the first thing that comes to my mind is well balanced. As you mentioned, definitely not too hoppy, but it's not so sweet that I'm left, missing that bitterness. But it does have a nice sweet side, a sweet characteristic to it, and refreshing as well. So well balanced and refreshing are the words that come to mind for me.
Yeah, you definitely do get a little bit of hops here, tasting it, but again, not any of that lingering bitterness. You're just ready for that next sip. It's clean, well balanced, fun, different take, and I like this mix pack as a way to approach a brewery. I think across the board with Barley John's, very well brewed beers. They've been brewed a long time at the brew pub. Just recently started with their off sale production brewery, so we're able to enjoy it in the liquor stores.
Yeah, so and as Tom mentioned, we've got the 4-pack, so we're going to move on to our second beer for the day. We'll leave the last two for you to taste at home. So moving on to the Wild Brunette Wild Rice Brown Ale. Tom, tell us about it.
This is one of my favorite brown ales, period. It has the fun aspect of incorporating a local ingredient with wild rice going into the brew. But overall for me, the big chocolatey flavor up front, but not overly sweet. This is another well-balanced beer. It has a very chewy malt profile, that chocolate richness, without being sweet. 8% alcohol in this beer. You don't taste it at all. It goes down super easy, so be careful with this one.
Yeah, this one is like Tom said, with one of my favorite brown ales, period. I would say this is just a damn good beer. What are you laughing at?
It's 7.2% alcohol.
It was basically 8%. Nonetheless, be careful, guys.
But yeah, delicious. It is not heavy like you'd expect for a higher alcohol beer is what I'm getting at. The lighter body to it, again, with all those rich flavors, is a nice juxtaposition for this beer. It's one of the best brown ales in my opinion, and you can get it again in this mix pack or in the 4-pack on its own. If you're just in love with brown ales, I encourage you to try that one as well.
It is really nice, and like Tom said, gets a lot of great flavors without being too heavy in the body or in the booziness, if you will. As Tom mentioned, all 4 of these beers are available in the 4-pack from Barley John's, and we also have a couple of them, every one of them, available in a 4-pack by itself as well. So if you get one of these, find the one you like, come back and get a 4-pack of it. Right here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits in White Bear Lake. We also have a location in South Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.